So are we going to do? Did we figure out what the results of the investigation were?
Actually, I'm sorry. You can keep that roll for later if you need it. I need a perception roll.
Oh, okay.
I misread something.
Perception.
Also, who let the little kid just fuck off while everyone's really beat up?
I'm quite content to let him fuck off as much as he desires.
All right, so Yorick, this room is. Hang on.
Oh god.
The furniture that was in this room is wrecked and broken. Looks like it was a bunch of wooden pews and a wooden altar. They're faded and tattered tapestries depicting the god of death and his servants hanging on the walls. And there are places where there were tapestries that are missing. You can tell from like the different colors of the walls that there was something hanging there at one time. And yeah, you can see here there is a large wooden door. If I have the right, well, you can see it on the map, right? There's a door there, and then the hall continues on going up.
Okay. How's about? Can I do an investigation roll on the door to check
Sure.
for traps? Can I use the investigation roll that I just did?
Sure. To investigate the door?
Yeah, for traps.
Okay.
Any traps?
Right. Well, unfortunately, your perception roll was not good enough to notice the pressure plate on the floor, which you step on.
Okay.
But he's a 10-year-old child, so I'm not like... They designed it with the 10-year-old child.
Do you weigh more than 20 pounds, Yorick?
Yeah, I weigh. I wrote it down. I weigh all of 48 pounds. It's kind of a little chunker.
So yeah, you step on this pressure plate and you hear a click. And
shield. I have shield.
You have shield.
I have the spell shield.
Oh, okay. Well, you may need it, as I need to make an attack roll versus you.
I will use it, by the way.
I rolled a 20, so yeah, you might want to. Is that going to help? +5?
I don't think shield's going to do shit.
Nope, shield's not good enough. I did say I was going to use it, so I'll break off the slot.
No, you don't have to. I mean, if it's not going to help you, you don't have to use it. It's a reaction, so
yeah.
Oh.
You get to decide if you're going to use it after I roll. So.
Okay. I almost want to just for them. No, never mind.
After the attack, before the effect. Which is good.
So it hits you.
So I get to see what you rolled before I decide whether to use shield?
Yes, because it's a reaction.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So you never really waste it.
Yeah. A ton of abilities that do with defense are
that way.
All right, so now you get hit by a dart. Shoots out of the wall beside the door and like hits you. Make a Constitution save versus poison.
Oh, Constitution.
Yep.
8.
You fail, so you're going to take full damage, which
you're going to do this to a little kid.
2 poison damage. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
It's fine. Wow, Indy, that sure did smart.
Yeah. And now I'm like Will Ferrell in Old School.
But you now know where the pressure plate is.
Nobody saw that movie? You people suck.
It's in front of the door. And your investigation roll that you used before is good enough to figure out how you can disable it by basically jamming something underneath the edge of it.
Or have Wraith walk into.
I don't know. There's a dart. Could I get the dart back in the hole?
Or would it just shoot out like a hopper? Press it
again. No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, it actually shot out multiple darts, but only one hit you. Okay. They kind of shot out in all directions.
All right, so now that the door has been detrapped, I will try to open it.
All right, you open the door and it opens to a solid wall. It looks to be a fake door.
Gygax, you son of a... All right. Classic
Totally
D.
got Gygax.
Yep, Gygax. Right in the neck.
The fact that that's there suggests that like there's something intelligent down here trying
more
to
going on,
do
yeah.
injury. Yeah.
That was fun. Fun times.
Ugh.
Are we short resting or are we not short resting? If we're not short resting, I will attach a new bowstring and continue on.
It's not going to help me.
Well, I mean, if Chrissy is prestidigitizing everyone's clothes clean, I mean, that's probably going to take an hour anyway.
You know, I'm out of there. Touch my clothes.
I like it this way.
Yeah.
I smell like pond scum. Mmm.
What?
He just scratches up his face.
All right, so I'll make another roll. Man. All right, so you guys have another hour, so that's a short rest if anybody needs it.
Yep, I need that. That's 8. I'm going to use my other one too. 8 and 3.
Do you have a con bonus? Or is that in there? Oh, that's probably in there, isn't it?
6. Yeah, that's in there.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to use, he's actually going to use his second wind now, I think. Just as well to, actually, no, I'm going to hold off on that. 11 HP is okay.
Is there something wrong with my, oh, there they are. I was going to, roll 20 fucking up
A little bit
again.
of lag there.
All right. What's the plan, guys? What's the plan, Jan?
I mean, we
I'm
are.
ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue trekking on, but we're sure are burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's be very cautious.
Sure.
We could go north from this room. Did I hear anything down there? Or we can go a
No.
couple different ways here, folks. Okay.
Yeah, you got a couple different ways you can
I mean,
go.
we going.
The trap
this
makes
way,
me
or-
think. Yeah, the trap makes me think there's more goodies this way. We should go this way.
Azriel's
Okay.
just gonna do her best to stick as close to somebody who can cells as possible.
Oh, does somebody reignite Samson's light? Because even if it stays on forever, 1 hour has been up for a while.
Yeah. Azriel loves your butterfly shield with the
Excellent.
nice bathed in that nice periwinkle glow, so she'll just
Samson
keep it.
loves his butterfly shield too.
Yup.
The communal spot.
All right. So I'm going to do a little scouting ahead because you guys are in no shape to take anybody on.
Sure.
All right.
Stealth, baby. Stealth me, baby. You let's see, little stealth check. 13 is probably pretty good. I'm going to scout ahead a little bit, listening hard, all that, going slow, all that stuff.
All right. Hall
Azriel's
continues
just gonna
on.
stick next to Wraith. He seems like he can
Perception.
handle himself.
I want to go do perception down both ways.
Okay.
14. I hear anything? Smell anything?
Let's see.
Damn, that's a big room.
I'm still loving that this is done in pencil. This is awesome. Like, I just remember drawing maps like this, like when I was younger, and it just brings it all back for me.
I had
Is
a
this
lot
the-
of fun with this.
Is this a randomly done one?
Partially, yeah. I
Awesome.
kind of doctored it after I did it randomly, but yeah. All right. So the room to your left has. I guess I won't tell you that till you go in.
Ooh.
Seems to be empty. Just glancing in. What was your perception? A 14.
14.
You don't see anything in the room. And the room ahead of you.
Don't smell anything or hear anything.
You still, every once in a while, you hear that old man moaning in the distance that you heard before.
Oh, there's a.
But
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I
It's like,
don't know if I've ever heard the moan.
Yeah, I told you guys that like last week when you first entered, and then I forgot to mention
Spooky.
it again.
Can't wait to get to the boss fight.
Does it sound something like the zombos that we fought?
No.
Okay.
And the room ahead of you seems to be. Hang on. Actually, the room ahead of you, you see a chest in it.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Man, aren't you trusting? Aren't you supposed to be trusting to a fault?
No, he's when it comes to wise speaking or quick talking is sarcasm specifically.
You do notice the room to the
Trusting.
left, there are like magical symbols on the walls, and it looks like there's maybe something on the floor, but you're not close enough to see it. Something like carved into the floor, maybe.
Spooky. Yeah,
That's
Simpson's easy to convince, I guess, is the best way to put it. Not the fact that you trust stuff.
I'm kind of drawn to what's on the floor up there.
No, it's the room
Do
to
you-
the left that has something
Oh.
on the floor. The room ahead of you is the one with the chest.
Nah.
I'm gonna go investigate what's drawn on the floor. A little closer.
There's a. Do you have knowledge arcana or knowledge religion, or
No to
intelligence?
Arcana and no to religion.
just make an intelligence roll? Then
Very cool. So that's just going to be a D20 roll.
okay.
Oh,
There is a circle of symbols carved into the floor that you recognize as some kind of magical circle. But you also notice that there are some cracks in the floor that has basically broken the symbol. And with a 12, you know that basically, if it is a magic circle, makes it not work anymore.
all right. I go back and tell the group that.
Well, before you do that, some figures appear in front of you.
Spooky.
Are
They
they friends?
materialize out of the air.
Oh, good.
It's a big deal.
They
An
hand
Oscar
you.
House.
They give you a high five and hand you a bucket of chicken. Tell you to go on your
feel
way.
They do not give you chicken.
Oh, I could go for chicken.
That's a solid reference.
They look
I
like
don't think
this.
anyone- They look fucking rad.
And they're incorporeal. Like you can see through them, but they're kind of
Really?
glowing with this purplish energy. And they all point at you.
Ooh.
And you can roll initiative.
I mean, they seem okay.
Yeah, they just want to play.
I mean, there's no reason for them to have health bars.
No. It's
Dude.
just, everything has health bars. It's just
I take it all of
for
us roll initiative.
consistency.
You got to clear the
Oh,
turn order.
uh-oh. There we go.
I'll keep the 17.
What? Oh, you get
Advantage on initiative.
nice. Yeah, man, that class seems like it's got some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, it's kind of like a secret spellcaster because it's not spells, but they're effects that are powered by something. So it's like a monk.
Did everybody
Yeah.
roll? I feel like I'm missing someone.
It's got some effects.
Wraith. Kyle. Kyle didn't roll. I don't think. I don't see him.
No, there he is.
Like a rock.
You know what? He should not be eager to run into battle right now. He's
Yeah.
taking a beating
Yeah.
today.
All right.
Not eager.
That's I find it fitting
Kyle, I
that
think
he
you're on mute,
rolled a
buddy.
nat 1 for his initiative, and he had to be told twice to roll initiative.
Oh, what? I
Yeah,
got
like
to
I
roll.
was saying, I'm role playing my initiative. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
All right. Yorick, one of these guys flies over to you. Actually, I'm going to say this guy
Oh,
flies
man.
over
These
to
are
you.
some kidly diddlin spooks.
Yeah, definitely, man. These things definitely. did
And
some
it
bad
reaches
stuff in their
out
lives.
with its
Can I call them
transparent
Jared?
hand to touch you.
They're kidly diddlin fiddlers.
It's going to diddle you.
Oh God.
It's
This
gonna
is the
diddle you.
real
17.
Hold on. 11 plus 5.
Also, Chrissy
mind.
and Dwayne's tokens don't have health bars for me, which is kind of convenient to have.
Dwayne's doesn't have one for me, but mine has one for me.
Well, of course, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that like that, but yes, yours will have one for yours.
That hits.
Okay. Who else doesn't have a health bar? Chrissy?
Chrissy's, I don't think, is global. Is mine, guys?
Yeah.
Love. Everyone else.
Oh, come on, roll 20. Laggy piece of shit.
Lag 20.
All right. Okay, so that hits you, Dwayne.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. 7 necrotic damage.
Ooh!
That's cold.
And you get to make a DC 10 con save.
Ooh! 3 dice 6 with an effect.
9.
Okay, so your hit point maximum is reduced by 7
Ew!
until you
Okay.
finish a long rest.
All right.
Guys, we're gonna die.
Right down.
Or
Right north.
Let me rephrase it. York's gonna die. We're gonna run.
I mean,
Well, Samson can't run. He's got to at least try to help. I think that's in character.
Let me
Check
Raid's
his
all
bonds.
about change, man. All things have to come to an end. So
So, Dwayne, it actually makes you look like you didn't get hurt as bad as you did.
Yeah, I know.
Because
it's
now
weird,
your
isn't
health
it?
bar is more full.
Yeah. The ratio is better.
All right, here comes another one.
great.
12?
Oh, thank God.
Shield. Wild magic. Come on, wild magic. I need some help.
Go. You have your whatchamacallit back now, don't you?
Yes, he does.
No.
Oh, is that long rest?
Yeah, it's long rest.
Oh, it's long rest.
Rough.
Yep.
I thought it came back when you got a wild magic surge. The Tides
Must-
of Chaos?
You must finish long rest before you can use this feature again.
Oh.
And then it says anytime before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can roll it, and then you regain it.
Yeah, so you
I
regained
see.
it.
So if okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
You
if I
can-
don't do the wild surge, you have to wait.
okay,
So you do have that.
okay. So I do have Tides of Chaos. All right, cool. So that's my magic, and I beat that because I threw up shield. So
Okay.
nice AC is now 16.
So now this one's going to give you some love.
Yep.
He misses.
Yeah.
Azrael.
Do I even know that anything is going on? Because as far as I knew, he was scouting.
Are you screaming like a little girl, Yorick?
Oh yeah.
You got the life sucked out of you?
Yep. Screaming.
Yeah, this thing like reaches its hand inside of you and seems to grab your heart in its fist, and you feel this like icy cold go through all your body, and it's excruciating. And you think your testicles actually got pulled up inside of you somehow.
I think they would.
This
Right?
goes- they haven't dropped yet.
Yeah. No, not really.
We're getting out of here. Samson's gonna snatch and grab.
Azrael, it's your turn.
Azrael is seriously debating running away, so she's gonna just kind of not run forward, but not run away yet. She's debating.
We need
Gonna
to
stand there
collect-
debating for a turn.
Okay.
We need to collect the child before we flee.
Samson.
Samson looks back at the crew and says, "I'm gonna get the kid. We're getting the hell out of here." So he's gonna move. I've got 35 feet, so yeah.
Azrael and I will
there.
provide some
Wow,
cover
bag.
fire.
So I will get to here, as my move, and then I will try to poke the thing in front of me. Might be a bad idea.
Okay.
22 for 6, which I'm sure will either do nothing or do less than nothing.
Okay, 22 hits. However, it doesn't seem to take as much damage as it should.
But you're saying it takes some damage.
It
Well,
does-
that's not
it
as
does.
bad. Samson says to the kid, "Get out. I'll try to distract them. It's not worth it."
Oh, I know. I've got expeditious retreat. I'll be out of here.
Wraith.
Wraith just says to Azrael next to him, "We should cover them as they flee." And he'll take like a half step backwards, and he'll just have his bow ready. And if there's an enemy that comes around the corner, he'll shoot at it.
Okay.
That's it for him.
Yorick.
An enemy, not a child he dislikes.
All right. Action will be to disengage.
Okay.
Bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat. And this is going to be my wild magic. Nothing. And then I am the fuck out of here. So let me
Okay.
see. I get a bonus. I could take dash, and then I can take my move action. So I can move 60.
I didn't even think you would have that, so otherwise, maybe the decision. Samson wouldn't even know, even if I know. I don't think.
Probably not, unless he cast it in the first adventure. That we
Also,
didn't do.
these dudes are incorporeal, so I'm not worried about them going around corners. I'm worried about them going through walls.
Yeah, and they fly.
Oh, good. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's my turn.
Sprout. Kyle.
Sorry, I was talking in my head. Consensus is to leave, so not out of cowardness, not out of bravery, just completely empty. He's walking away.
There's literally no shame in an expeditious retreat.
No.
It's
It's
either
a
you
tactical.
die or you run. I mean,
All right. Samson.
Purely tactical.
It's gonna reach out and touch you. 18.
nah, man, not
Real
misses.
good.
Come on, buddy.
This guy. It's gonna reach out and touch you. Touch it. 13.
Nah, man.
And let's see. 5, 10. Howdy.
Dwayne or Lex, I assume my bow attack would have gone off as he came around
Yes.
the corner.
Go for it.
21 for 9 damage,
Okay.
or for half that, I presume.
Yeah.
How is your bow dealing slashing?
That's my. It's just my macro. I haven't actually. I copy pasted it from the other one.
It's an awesome bow of slashing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a broadhead arrow.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like
so
a
much
little
go
sword.
into you, it just skims by and cuts you.
Yeah.
All right,
Great.
so odd will be Wraith, even will be Azrael. Just let the dice decide. In case someone dies, I don't have to feel bad. All right.
Hey, man, never feel bad about a character's death. It's got to happen.
10 versus Azrael. Is that probably a miss?
That's a miss.
I hope
Sweet.
so.
All right, Azrael.
I'm
it's
actually
your go.
kind of glad you attacked Azrael, considering they do what was it, necrotic damage?
Yeah. Yep, they do necrotic.
Yeah. I have resistance to
Oh, nice.
necrotic and
Oh,
radiant
yeah.
damage.
Nice.
You should have all kind of bonuses against them too. I'm guessing. Just kind of a 5.
Nope.
I'm kidding. Maybe. No, that's it. Okay.
I have no bonuses against them. I just have
Force damage.
All right, Chrissy, what do you want to do?
Well, Wraith asked me to help cover their retreat, so Eldritch Blast, the thing in front of me.
Okay. You're going to be at disadvantage.
I know. I already have the second attack roll still clicked.
You're not covering the retreat. You are now the retreater.
All right.
Ah, man.
Samson.
Well,
Samson, awesome.
not hit.
So I haven't done this one yet, and as people may or may not have noted, I haven't switched Iron Durability, and this is for flavor. So Samson does kind of a maneuver, and it looks like butterfly wings pop out of his back for flavor. As I use my surge of speed for my last side point, my movement speed becomes 65, and I do not grant attack of opportunities. So 15 to there. 20 to there, so that's 35. In the middle of this move, I'll make my attack. That was a bonus action to do surge of speed to poke this thing. Maybe, might hit it. That's 35.
That's a hit.
40. That's 55. 65 to get out. Fuck you nerds later. As he fucking jets, man.
All
I
right.
believe that was Simpson.
Yeah, he just goes in an absolutely periwinkle dash.
All right,
So
Wraith.
this,
Just a streak of periwinkle light.
what does Wraith know about these creatures in terms of their weaknesses and that sort of stuff? Does he know anything about these?
You can make a religion roll or just
Oh, this
intelligence.
cough. I'm so tired of this cough.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
pretty good.
They're incorporeal. They're undead. They're called specters.
Okay.
They're
Specifically like resistances and like obviously resistant to probably non-magical weapons, I would assume. But what
Yeah.
about like
be right back.
different elements and that sort of thing?
they're resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
Okay, so basically everything.
And they're immune to necrotic and poison.
Okay. Azrael, I think it's time for us to make our retreat now. So he's then going to disengage. Remind me on a disengage, can I move double my speed or just my speed? I can't remember. can look it up.
I don't remember either.
I will
Can
look it up.
I will point out to you that for those of you that have standard movement of 30, you've seen these things move. They're quite a bit faster than you. So,
Oh, okay.
and they're incorporeal. So
They can move through walls. That does pose a problem. We should. Wraith would know that these things are faster than him. Would he know that?
well, you saw like it fly down the hall,
Yeah.
and it's moving about twice as fast as you can move. So
Okay. He's gonna retcon what he said to Azrael, and he'll say instead, they move rather quickly and through walls. I don't think we'll escape them. And he'll then attack the thing instead, because why not? 14 for 11 slashing.
okay,
It's
that
not bad.
hits.
And he will hold his position. That's his turn. Sorry, my action was to draw the sword, so he now has the sword in one hand and the bow in the other. Actually, he's gonna have to drop that bow. He drops the bow.
Yeah, it says if you disengage, your movement doesn't provoke. So the action is disengaging, and then you
Right.
get your move. So you don't get a move
Yes.
twice.
Yeah, you just that's what I saw that as well. And the fact
Yeah.
that these guys move so quick means he's gonna stand and fight.
Okay, Yorick.
Have I heard them say anything? Can they say things?
You haven't heard him say anything yet.
Okay. I can't just leave my peeps because I got spells, and I feel like that's probably the key to this whole thing. I will do. I wish I would have picked Chill Touch. That would have really helped, but I didn't. I picked. I want Ray of Frost. I want Ray of Frost. Here goes Ray of Frost against the guy right in front of Azrael and Wraith. 14 for 6.
Okay, cold damage. Okay, 14 for 6. You frost it. It's feeling frosty.
Okay. So that's adjusted down after I did 6 damage. Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right. I got a
It's
bonus move
resistant
and
to
my
such
moves.
damage.
It's a resistant to what?
To cold.
Is it?
Yeah, he tells you that.
Oh, damn.
After that happens, yeah.
Okay. Son of a. All right. Well, it should have been. I don't know if that would have helped either. All right. I guess we're kind of tapped here. I'm going to move away as far as I can and still kind of stay halfway within reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, whatever. I guess I didn't really need the bonus movement, but that's my turn.
Sprout.
So Wraith knows some shit here. Are
Yeah.
they resistant to acid damage?
They are.
I'm gonna stand here, and I'm going to defend, expecting them to retreat. Also,
Okay. All right. So odd will be Wraith, even will be Azrael. Azrael again. Man, it doesn't like you. 10. Miss? All right. All right, now these guys. This one's going for Wraith.
Okay.
12.
No go.
Is that a miss?
It's a miss, yes.
All right. And this one attacks Azrael. 14?
That's a hit. But I'm resistant to necrotic damage. So.
Okay. So you will take half of this. So you take 5.
I'm still standing. Barely.
Nice. And now make a DC 10 con save.
This is the bad part.
Oh, she made it.
Okay.
Hey.
I think perhaps you should withdraw, Azrael.
Oh, something you guys should know. If the hit point max reduction takes you to 0, you die. No death saves, no nothing.
Oh, good to know.
Not damage, the hit point reduction. So if that
Right.
brings you all the way to 0,
Yeah.
then you become a specter. And then you get to kill your friends.
Well, in that case,
Azrael, your action.
Disengage. Out.
Okay.
Samson.
Samson.
I'm here. Samson is going to. So he switched over to his crossbow. Which is going to hurt my AC a little. I need to make sure I mark that. Otherwise,
Are
I'm
you
going to be
dropping your other weapon then?
No. Fine, done.
Oh, that's all you're doing? Gotcha.
Yeah, if I can't shoot it, then I'm done. Yeah. I'm throwing down the sword.
Wraith.
Lex, remind me to interact with an object. Is that is that an action, or I can just do that for free, right?
I think
Like
it's
if I
an
want to
action.
pick up my bow, I thought that we got one free, like interaction with an object every turn.
Could
I
be.
felt like that was a thing. Use an object. You normally interact with an object while doing something else. When an object requires your action for its use, you take the use an object action. So that would be, yeah. So I don't know. So picking up my bow, is that an action? I guess is what I need to know.
I'll look under maneuvers because I think it tells you. Because you basically want to do it with your maneuver, right?
Yeah, I want to do it without taking an action because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of dodge, but I'd like to not have to leave my bow behind.
Right.
If I have to, then I will.
I believe as a move, you get one free thing, like opening a door.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Assuming it's unlocked.
page 185 of the players one interacting with objects. What does that say? No, that doesn't help.
Now shields have the unique identifier that it requires an action to do stuff with them.
Let's see. Action. Use an object action. Page 193.
He's not using it as the thing. He's just trying to grab something.
Well, you can draw a weapon as part of your move or your action, so I'll let you pick it up as
Yeah,
part
and,
of your move or your action.
If you look at page 190, it says other activity on your turn. You can also interact with one object or feature of the environment for free. For example, you could open a door as your move, or you could draw your weapon, blah, blah, blah. So I think, yeah, okay.
Cool.
So
Okay.
what he's going to do is he's going to look at these creatures and just sort of warn them, I will return. And then as he does that, he kind of like kneels quickly and grabs his bow. And all of a sudden he appears back here in the same
Sweet.
position. And then he's going to use a dash because that's a bonus. I can use a dash as like, yeah, that's right. Then he'll move to get the heck out of here. He's out.
Okay. Yorick.
So tactical retreat then, is that the idea?
I think that's been the idea.
All right, one more shot. I'd like to try that. I'm gonna use my action because I got a bonus action and a move, and I could move on both of them. So I'm gonna take, and the one that's hurt the most, I'm gonna try to hit with Ray of Frost one last time. 21 for 7.
That hits.
And then I'm the fuck out. That's 50 feet. I have 10 more feet of movement. So there we go.
Expeditious retreat is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So you can run away.
Okay.
Everybody else is fucked, but I will avenge you. See ya.
Yeah. You were fine,
Sprout.
I cast Cure Wounds on Azrael
Guess he's up here with you.
Okay.
for 10.
Awesome.
I thought you were out of spell slots.
Don't I get one back from all the short resting?
No.
No, only for long rest.
That's a wizard trait, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't heal you at all. Get out of here.
Shit.
I mean, I am 100% on Team Us, but it's got to go by the rules.
No, of course. Of
Oh
course.
yeah.
Azrael's just like.
So what are you doing, Kyle?
Okay, I was originally just gonna like hold the line for everybody, but fuck this, I'm out of here. Who gives a shit? Go fuck Team Us.
Okay.
No,
Come
Team
on,
Us
man.
is leaving.
We're all out of here, except for possibly Azrael.
Azrael's just using her connection with her patron to try and get him to come save her ass. She doesn't think she's making.
Kyle, are you gonna dash? Because you didn't take an action, so you can move twice, basically.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna dash. So let's go.
I assume the others are coming.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's see who gets lucky. Who is that? Who's
I mean,
the
you
emo
didn't
guy?
call it.
Oh, is that Samson?
Well,
that's me.
I was gonna say I was usually evens, so
Yeah.
I should still be
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you didn't call it, so it's
Yeah.
up to you which one of us it is.
Yeah, I do like left to right, like odd even, usually.
Yeah,
So
it's me.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're the
Yeah.
odd one, Nathan. I mean, come on, we know that.
Hey,
Hey, 22.
that's gonna hit.
Oof.
So there is 6 necrotic damage,
Ouch.
and make a DC 10 con save.
Throw him. 14.
No problem. All right.
Also, my new driver's license came in the mail. Fun fact. Oh, wait.
Relevant.
so creepy. Oh God, he enters your square.
You got to
Ah.
chill as he flew through you. Same thing. I'll roll. Let's see. Oh, this one's going for Azrael.
Yep, Azrael's
Shit,
going
girl.
down.
Oh,
no.
Not with
No,
that
no.
roll.
Ah, you missed.
Oh,
Woo!
hey, your patron. I bet your patron intervened. You hear the sounds of blubbery madness. Blah, 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 blah.
This one's going to attack Samson. 17.
Misses.
All right, Azrael.
Oh God, she disengages and moves like 30 feet away.
Okay.
To the best of her ability, invoking the name of her patron the entire time. Don't let them get me.
Save me,
You
oh
still
great
have plans
evil
for me.
one.
I know you do.
Oh being of destruction, please save me. Samson.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and kind of get cock blocked because I can't move my full speed in any effective way. So, and be done there.
Shit.
Oh, Steve, there's one very important thing about these guys I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
They hate sunlight.
But it's dark outside.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it was. Oh yeah, shit. How much time
I
did
just
he
want you to
spend?
have all the facts. That's all.
Thanks, man. He mutters.
You can pull a daylight spell out of your ass. You know that would be helpful.
If we were level 5, I could.
Oh, that's true. Oh man.
All right,
When
Wraith.
we come back here, yeah, no, Wraith. He knows the plan is to get out of Dodge, and he can only assume that his allies are on board. I don't think there's actually much I can do. What he'll do, though, we're a little bit like out of the, we're outside all. What he'll do is he'll move to, say, 60 feet away from the entrance, and then
Okay.
turn and have an arrow ready, and he'll provide as much cover as he can from there.
Here, I can make the map bigger
Okay.
so we can keep running around.
He reveals the map. He's planned for this. There's a whole.
And I will reveal so that you can see.
There's a whole road and everything.
Dun, dun, dun.
There.
I really hope that Fabio and crew come here and just get decimated. It'll improve our team morale so much.
All right, so now you should
It
be able
will
to
improve
move.
our team morale if Fabio and them come here and get reduced by 10%.
Haha! Decimate.
Clever mathematical joke. I approve.
All right, are you
That's
done,
the end of my
Wraith?
turn.
Okay, Yorick.
Actually, he can't ready anything right now anyway. So that's the plan.
So Wraith is gone. Are we going to continue this? Because I can go with 90. I'm pretty sure. Can I get off the map? Oh, maybe not. All right.
Wraith
I
isn't
just
gone,
made
he's
it a
taking
lot
up
bigger.
Position.
Yeah, you'll see him stop and turn and like take a knee with an arrow like this, like ready to shoot it.
5, 10, 15, 20.
He's aiming surprisingly close to you though.
And then Ray of Frost.
York
Okay.
kicks back in. Hey.
19 for one cold. 25, 30.
Which one are you aiming at?
The one that's most damaged.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boy, am I glad I got Expeditious Retreat.
How long does that thing last?
1 minute.
Oh wow.
On
Sprout.
concentration. It is a concentration
Ah.
spell.
Sprout.
No. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Nice.
So forever. Long enough.
Yeah, in combat terms, forever.
All right, I just dashed.
Okay. All right, time for the specters.
I don't have to be the quickest one. I just have to outrun.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this one's attacking Azrael. 18. That probably
Bye.
hits.
Rip.
So you're going
Oh,
to take
no.
half of
Now we
this.
got another
So you take
specter.
5,
2.
which is probably...
Yeah, I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
Ah,
I had 1 HP left.
All right, make a con save, DC 10.
I get your cultural reference.
You said that like you're a foreigner. And
Wow.
I am
All right.
foreign, man. I'm from Canada.
So your hit point maximum is reduced by 5.
Oh yeah! Woo!
It's pronounced Ferner.
Foreigner.
Ferner.
Was that a permanent reduction by 5 or?
Until a long rest. So it's not permanent.
I mean, in this case it is, but
All right. Tapping emo boy, Samson.
dude, he's not emo.
He looks
He's actually
emo.
very cheerful. That hits.
18. I'm just going by your icon, man. He looks really emo to me. Like
He just kind of looks like
Blonde
a
hair, you know.
just
he looks like a
sexy
sparkly
kid.
vampire kind of. Oh, ouch. 16.
Oh yeah, I go down.
oh shit.
I go
Oh,
down.
We're gonna lose 2 party members here if we.
But I do save.
Sweet. All right.
Ah, fuck.
Well, they can't escape. They're too fast. I mean, we're really kind of. It's kind of inevitable at this point, isn't it?
TPK.
I mean, we can get away.
York will just hire another crew.
Azrael.
Let's see here.
How much do I like this character? Let me think about it.
All right, there's a successful save. Nice.
No, this is the
Or
kind
no,
of guy
that's
who would,
that's Samson I'm looking at.
this is the kind of guy who would say Ferner.
Chrissy, death save. And
I love the jiffy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Eating peanut butter. out of the
Samson.
jar.
death save.
Oh yeah. Death save, death save, death
Oh,
save.
Christ.
Wah, 13.
This could be my what's that dungeon that kills everybody?
Tomb of Horrors.
Tomb of
Tomb of
Horrors.
Horrors. I feel like this is the Tomb of Horrors.
Sad Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah,
If we
this
were
is
at
not.
full tilt, this wouldn't have been.
It's
Yeah.
got the full fake door
Wraith.
thing.
Yeah, this is just bad. I think that he's gonna turn tail on this one, guys. I just don't see how I can pull off a reason. Let me just look at my worldly abilities before I do this, but I might have to run. Oh God, it's all horrible.
Hey, at least I'm pretty sure I know what I'm gonna re-roll as.
Okay, that's good. You don't sound super horrified that I'm gonna leave you to die.
No, I mean I love Samson. It's a great character, even if the class is kind of it.
And from a character like Wraith's not really like. I mean, he likes you guys, but he's not going to die for you.
Yeah.
And
Samson
if
would
he
rather
if he
you not die.
he thought there was a chance of saving you, he'd do it. But now he's going to run.
Well, Samson can run like super fast, right?
Samson's down though.
Oh, you're down. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very down.
I was like, you have
Azrael
celerity.
wouldn't fault you. Azrael wouldn't die for you either. So
Also, I'm out of side points, so
We haven't been together that long. I mean, you know, we're business associates at this point. Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, Yorick.
I will take a Ray of Frost pot shot at the one next to Azrael.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
Zow. Too cold. And then I will use a action or a move and a bonus action to dash.
Okay. Sprout.
That's my turn. Yeah. Really, what you're hoping for is that they stop to slay the others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
need them
mean,
to consume the life energy of our allies and thus free us from their embrace.
there's a big chunk of me that actually kind of wants to go in right now.
I mean,
What are you,
just
what are you
die.
gonna do though? Yeah.
I know, that's... I never had a character die. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash away. There he goes.
Okay.
I don't think we've had a character die in any of the campaigns we've
Yeah.
played.
We've had one flee, but not one die. I've had characters die plenty, so.
Me too.
All right.
Some for
So-
good reasons, some not.
This
Yeah.
specter
Been there, done that.
goes, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, cool. So, in Fallout 4, you can blow the legs off projectrons and they fucking climb after you.
Yeah, you can blow the legs off a lot of stuff. Some not
The
you.
specter like is coming at you guys, right? And actually, these guys are coming too. They're all coming. They're
And
all
then the
coming to get you.
Dynalites.
And they're coming at you. They're like, ah, and they get this far, and all of them, like, they're all kind of moving in unison, and all at the same time. They all it almost looks like they slam into an invisible wall, because you see them kind of like do that, and they scream in what sounds like rage and agony, and they disappear.
That worked out well for us.
And it's Azrael's turn.
Ah, she made a death saving throw.
Yay!
Woo! Samson.
Yes. Just one higher. That would have been awesome.
Huh.
Yeah.
Still pretty awesome, mind you.
All right.
Anything that
So
means-
at this point, well, I guess we'll keep in turns because people are rolling death saves.
Yeah.
Wraith?
So Wraith's now he hears the scream and he thinks like his immediate thought is that there's some sort of like radius of activity that they can work within. So he's willing to risk going back to try and save his friends from dying.
Okay.
He's gonna dash to there, and that's his turn.
Yorick.
All right, so they're dying. So it's all clear. He's going to ask Wraith for the all clear.
I think we should help our friends.
I'm in.
If we need to run away again, we'll do that.
Well, I don't want to get stuck here.
Sprout.
All right, I dash right my full 60 feet right there. That's my turn.
Azrael.
I'm at 2 failures and 1 success.
Ooh. Samson.
We may not get there. in
I
time.
stabilize.
Sweet. Wraith.
He gets to the edge of the stairs and starts looking down at his fallen ally. He can't do anything this turn. That's his turn.
Yorick.
All right. So Azrael's the only one who needs help.
You might not actually know that though,
Yeah.
but Azrael is the closest.
Okay, Azrael's closest. Good enough. So go there. Tides of Chaos for advantage on a medicine check. And she
Hey.
seems to be stable.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so we'll leave combat at that point then, since nobody's dying anymore.
I think perhaps we are overmatched by this place.
I feel the same way. We need rest.
Sprout, can you carry the heavier one?
Yeah, I'll pick up Azrael.
The question is, which one is heavier? How tall is
Yeah.
Samson?
Samson's actually pretty light, but he is in armor. So
But how tall is he too? Like, what do you think his weight is?
he's 6 foot. Well, I guess 165, so he's not exactly a featherweight. It's like a welter.
So they're probably about the same because she weighs a little bit more without the armor, but his armor weighs a little bit.
Oh, well.
Sturdy.
She's tall.
I'm not certain that I can carry.
I
either
can
of them.
carry both.
Yeah, one for each shoulder. Ba-doom, ba-doom,
Yes.
ba-doom. That strong build racial's pretty solid for RP like that.
I once had a pack mule, but he died in the wild.
Huh.
Great job taking care of your pack mule.
Well, I have a new one now.
Just remember, don't leave Azrael's staff on the ground because
All
Get
right,
mad.
she gets mad.
It's I mean, inconsequential. Whenever we pick up Azrael unconscious, we also pick up her staff written in.
it's not
Disclaimer.
inconsequential because it actually has her arcane focus in it.
I think what Nathan means
So,
is that we just
Can't cast
assume
half spells.
it's
Yeah.
assumed that we would pick everybody's gear up too.
Not if it just
Unless-
looks like a stick and a
Doesn't
stone.
look- Yeah, nah, we know that you like cast your magic through that shit. We've been around long enough. We pick up your staff.
You own it, you
all
use
good.
it. It's your equipment, so it's gear we pick up.
Wraith picks that up. He'll carry that while Sprout does all the real work.
I'll take the staff.
I might have to like call it a night soon.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So what's the plan, guys?
We have to have a long rest. I mean, otherwise.
I think the only way we're going to get one is if we go back to town. Otherwise, it's going to be a ton of rolls. That's just my vibe.
Well,
Otherwise, it's-
remember they close the gates at sunset,
So we die, maybe.
so you really can't go back to town until morning.
On the way here, did we see anywhere that seemed like a likely
Past a
place to
village.
Is it-
rest?
Isn't there a farmer's house? Isn't that why we're here?
Yeah, but that's on
Yeah.
the other side of the gate.
Hold on.
Oh.
But they closed the gates at sunset, but we went through them when it was almost sunset, and we've been out here for like hours. We've been out here for at least 6 or 7 hours. So it's not almost time for them to open the gates by the time we get back there?
No, when you
I mean,
guys
that's
left,
just-
it was like late evening. So
Well, we either get a long rest or, I mean, I guess start rolling them.
So Lex, Wraith would have been like he lived in the wild on his own for a while, and so he has survival trained. And did he notice anywhere like he'd be always be kind of eyeing places that might be a good spot to bunker down along the way? Is there anywhere nearby that he's noticed that might be a particularly safe place, foliage covered, that type of thing?
yeah,
I
sure.
can roll survival if you want.
No, yeah, you remember a place that looked decent.
Okay.
I was
So
gonna
he-
say after about 2 hours when Azrael wakes up, you could just ask her because that's literally what her background is.
Yeah, that's his thing too. He's a outlander.
Hey,
What is your best specialty with your Outlander thing that you picked?
Just the regular, whatever the regular one is. Because you picked something else, didn't you? I
The
remember.
the bounty hunter, but that was on the chart of things that you did while you were an Outlander.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's an exile. But I think yes, we both have the same feature: wanderer, excellent memory for maps, geography, you can recall general layout of terrain, blah blah blah, food and fresh water, that sort of thing.
Azrael is so not gonna survive very long if she doesn't make a new level.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go to that safe place and bunker down. Wraith will stay up this time.
I do have to say, I do have the feature. I was an urchin, and I have the feature City Secrets. I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I and my companions can move twice as fast through the city streets. So I guess that doesn't really count because we're outside the
Now,
city. Never mind.
Would an urchin possibly know some less than legitimate ways in and out of the city?
It wasn't really part of what was written. It seems legit to me, but it wasn't part of what was written.
Because every city's got those like smugglers' tunnels or different ways to kind of.
Even the Deppen Wall had a hole. And a pretty big, obvious one, too, in hindsight.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't like really anywhere close to the city. Remember, you traveled like all day
Yeah.
to
Okay.
get out here.
Then I think we can just rest nearby, and Wraith will take a watch. He's in okay shape and got decent perception.
All right, so Steve, let's have you make the survival roll just to see like how good of a camp you pick.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to use my my inspiration on this. I think this is important.
Okay.
And I think it just goes with his character and stuff too. So
Cool.
not great either.
But better
Sorry.
than 4.
Yes.
I should have helped.
All right. So you guys make camp, and the intent is to do like a long rest, right? And
Yeah.
then by the time you finish a long rest, it will be daytime again, and you can decide what to do. So I will tell you are able to make a long rest without anything harassing you.
Yeah, because if we got harassed, then that might have been that would have been death. That
Yeah,
would have
that's
been
what
death.
that's why I used the inspiration. I just thought like if we
So
yeah.
you get your hit points back. Those of you that had your maximum reduced, that goes away, and you all get a hit die back.
Whew.
I'll
And
take
spells.
Yeah, and all the other good stuff.
And all your other character
Your character resets.
Yeah, basically, except for hit dice.
except for hit dice. Yeah.
So you get only half your hit dice back?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I'll take my fighter hit die back.
That got gruesome.
yeah.
Those
Those raids
specters
are
were
tough.
tough, man.
Yeah, specters are really bad. I knew 3
Yeah.
people that TPK'd the people that were playing because of them.
Anything that plays with your max HP.
Yeah, at low levels is very deadly.
And resistant to like, because at this level, like, there's no way that you'd normally have
A magic item.
magical
right?
weapons. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't have the choices.
The only way for us around that is if I didn't have celerity or iron ability and I had psionic weapon. That makes my weapons effectively magical. I don't-
So you guys get 300 XP, which I don't think it's going to be
So
quite enough
close.
to level.
Nope.
If you would have beat the specters, it would have been enough.
Wow. How close?
what's our XP total now, guys?
790.
790.
So
Okay.
close.
So what we may do next time is after like the first encounter or whatever, I may just have you guys level like during the session, because it's probably literally one more encounter you'll be there. So
Spellcasters, plan your spells ahead of time, maybe.
yeah, maybe think about it ahead of time.
All right.
I'll be a blade singer then. That'll make a big difference for me.
And my side points will be doubled +2, so that gives a little more.
I've already decided what my packed boon will be.
Oh, and I get psionic regeneration, which is a good class feature.
Actually, you know what? Just go ahead and level now.
Okay, and you can say that you don't owe us another 110. But
Yeah, like
negative
keep
110.
your XP where it is, but go ahead and do the leveling thing.
Okay.
So you'll just basically owe me some you know what I'm saying? So it's still
Yeah.
going to be a little bit longer before you get the 4th. Does that make sense?
Yes.
How does that work with hit dice? Do we actually get that hit die?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay. Yeah.
So like say you had like 0, like if I had 0 psi points, when I go up to 14 now, I get the level up, because you have to rest to level up, as you recall.
Right.
Right.
So
That's why I'm doing it now, because I thought of that, and I'm like, well, you guys aren't going to be able to take another long rest like after one encounter, or you probably wouldn't want to, right? So we'll just do it now, and We'll just keep the XP where it is, and yeah. And then that way you have a chance against the specters too.
Yay!
Meta magic and 1 second level spell.
Because I really intended you guys to level tonight. But
You
it's
didn't
weird
do as well
because
as
going
Hero.
by like how hard the system says it is, that wasn't really much harder than any of the other encounters. But obviously it was. But part of it was probably you guys were pretty tapped out by then.
Yeah.
Like as far as
It
resources.
does feel like it does feel like you should get maybe a little bonus XP for like your 4th fight, your 3rd fight, or your 4th fight, because it is tougher, you know.
Yeah.
But
All right. I have to go to bed. I have class in the morning. So.
All right, man.
Good stuff,
Alright.
man.
All right. See ya.
Lates.
Yeah, I think, it's part of the DM's job to not let people like take rests when it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So like those, it was a ghast and a ghoul that came at you when you were trying to rest. Like they were close enough that they knew that someone was in there. And I was like, well, hours aren't going to go by without them, checking that out. But
Yeah.
So I get a really solid longevity feature, which is known as psionic regeneration. At the end of my turns, or whatever, if your current hit point total is half or less of my maximum hit point, I regain hit points equal to half my mystic level. So
Nice.
I'm effectively, I guess, at the end of everything, half health going into battle.
so
Totally take ranks in barbarian to get resistance to damage, and you'll just be a super tank.
And while that is super optimal, there's
I
no
know.
reason why Samson would.
No,
be
it would
there.
make no fucking sense at all.
If we were like just having like a Gish campaign for some bizarre reason, sure. But nah, man. I still got to figure out what's going to happen, assuming Mystic doesn't get extended in December, and assuming I'm still here, which I hope I am. What class I'm going to go to? I'm multi-classing for 15 levels. I think fighter.
I guess I'd like you guys' opinion. So when you play a sorcerer, you don't get that many spells to choose from, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you don't really get any more slots either. You get more cantrips and meta magic. So I'm trying to pick spells that are useful and more than just like, I'm not going to pick a spell that does damage to one creature ever.
Yeah, nothing really niche. Yeah.
No, because it's just not, I just don't have enough variety. So here's what I'm thinking of level 2. I could take enlarge or reduce, which I think has potential to be useful in a lot of different ways, or web. Web could be really useful in terms of groups and
As we saw in Poda, web, because that
Works.
wand web, see it, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Web works.
web is good, but enlarge and reduce might have a more wider application.
I'm
Because you
wondering
can-
who would you use it on? Like, what's the benefit of enlarge again?
let's see.
I think it gives you
Advantage on
Strength
strength
stuff?
checks, strength saving throws. Your weapons grow to match their size, and your damage, you deal 1d4 extra damage. So it's not a huge amount, but it works. And then if you reduce, some of it's RP, like combine enlarge with an intimidation or something.
Yeah. That's true.
Reduce is kind of the opposite of that. You have disadvantage on strength stuff, but you're 1/8 your normal size. So
I
that
just
could be
thought of
handy.
something with that. It says your weapon grows in size, right?
Yeah.
So that actually increases your weapon damage.
Yeah, by 1d4.
No, it's one whatever the weapon is.
Oh.
What's the 1d4 damage coming from?
While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
Oh, huh.
That's factored in. Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually when, like, if a large longsword does 2d8 instead of 1d8.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's
here's
kind of
the-
the grandfathered like effect from the older editions.
Well, and here's the thing too. If you like increasing a die if you went from 1d8 to 2d8, that would be a bigger jump.
Yeah.
If you just went from a d8 to a d10, that's effectively like adding +1, averaged.
Yeah.
Whereas a d4 is like adding 2.5. damage on average. So
Probably
I
just
don't know.
a
I'm leaning
balance
toward
thing.
web. I kind of like web.
I would say web. I think that like the enlarged reduce is good, but like if we're gonna be doing lots of dungeons and stuff, like that's such great like tactical control of things, and it can really like that could have saved our butt if we got attacked by a group and you needed to just like, okay, we'll web that area. Let's get out of dodge.
Yeah, my plan is to try to do a blend.
Okay.
So this is a dungeon, obviously, and then I think the adventure after this is going to be pretty open, like open world stuff. So, and
Web
so
is pretty useful.
a lot of it's
Another
going to
nice-
depend on what you guys want to do too. You know.
I'm going to go with web because they're flammable, so you could cast the spell, and if you hit somebody with it, when they burn, they do 2d fire damage, 2d4 fire damage
Nice.
if they start their turn in the fire. So it's got a little bit of damage potential as well. But I like the idea of web. So,
Okay, well, I'm gonna bit bop out of here. I will keep up on Roll20 and anything that if my schedule, if I have to drop out, I'll make sure to inform as soon as possible for the benefit of the group.
Yeah.
But who knows? So hopefully I'll see y'all Thursday.
All right,
Cool.
man.
Sounds
See you
good.
next week.
Later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with some spells. I'm still working on this bloody macro that I can't seem to get to pick up what I want to pick up.
and the meta magics are kind of neat too.
Yeah, that could be awesome. Like twin spell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing.
But again, it's not the only. So the thing with twin spell, like I have ice knife, so I target one creature, and then everybody within 5 feet, including that creature, has to make a dex saving throw. So if I pick twin spell, can I send 2, and then it's 5 feet within each of those? I think that's how that would work.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right.
I know twin spell can't be used with a spell that targets more than one person. I know
Yeah.
that.
No, but you're not really with ice knife. You're not really targeting more. You're just targeting one with an attack roll,
Mhm.
and then it just explodes. So it's kind of like doubles your bomb. So that's.
I think yeah, and it can be good for buffs too. Like I keep hearing about it being used with like 2 concentration spells, right? Like you can. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like if you.
Right. It's as long it targets only one creature. It doesn't have a range of self.
Yeah.
So you could
So-
double that up as well.
Yeah.
Only thing is kind of with what I got so far. It would be sweet to be able to what is it, quicken? You cast a spell that has casting time of 1 action. You can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action. For
That's
this
pretty
casting.
sweet.
That
Yeah.
would be nice for like True Strike. Cast True
Yeah.
Strike as a bonus and then immediately have the advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great for the action economy side of things.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it doesn't change that rule where you can
Right.
only cast a bonus or a cantrip and a bonus act, whatever. You can't
Yeah.
cast 2 leveled spells in one round. That doesn't change that. But anyway,
I can't seem to get this thing to pick up my. When I'm blade singing, I'm supposed to be able to add my intelligence mod to the to my con saves, but I can't seem to get my macro to pick that up. Every time I do it, it just rolls my general thing.
and then once I can choose a spell, I can choose one I know and replace it with another spell, which also must be of a level for which you have spell slots. Oh, okay, well, cool. So I could swap out one of my cantrips for another 2nd level spell.
Oh, I think I fixed it.
That's pretty cool. I didn't think of that.
Oh man, I really hope this works.
I got some thinking to do, but my dog's gonna poop. So I will see you guys next week.
Yep.
Thanks again, Lex. It was
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Yeah, it's fun, guys. Thanks for thanks for coming.
Good
Yep.
time.
Later on.
Later. I'm just
All right. Well, thanks for everyone for watching. Those that watched in the stream and everyone watching later on YouTube. And yeah, that was fun. Always interesting when you almost have a characters die on the second session. So yeah, it's interesting because, you know, going by the, you know, the XP budgets and everything, the Gibbering Mouther with the Sturges, that was a hard encounter. Most of these encounters have been hard, but the Spectres turned out to be a lot harder than the other ones. Part of it, I think, because, you know, people were out of resources, and then the whole removing your or reducing your hit point maximum and having all those resistances and stuff. You just never know. Never know what's going to happen. Dice play into it. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week and see if they take on the Spectres again, and if so, how that goes. So thanks for watching. We'll be back next Thursday. See ya.